Why did ARMY react in shock after seeing Taehyung and Jungkook's secret move? Here are unignorable facts when the two most famous K-pop idols in the world suddenly vanished from the public eye only to reappear together in an unexpected place. Outside official military protocol, the shockwave they sent rippled not only through fans, but also rattled insiders in Korea's entertainment industry and military institutions. Why did Taehyung and Jungkook's secret move startle ARMY? What exactly were they doing? This uproar began with one simple yet unsettling question. Why could two BTS members, both currently serving their mandatory military duty, be together off-site, without any record or announcement from authorities or their agency, HYBE? The situation grew more complex when several grainy photos surfaced, showing two figures in civilian clothes walking side by side in a region said to be Kwandu. The public went silent, because the images were snapped right during their active duty schedule. If those really were Taehyung and Jungkook, then the big questions arose. Who granted permission? Did they receive special treatment? And why have HYBE and the military chosen silence? It is that silence which has unleashed a storm of speculation, with ARMY at the forefront demanding answers. The fact that they are two of BTS's most popular members, with a relationship dynamic that the public watches closely, only amplifies the impact of this move. Fans have long believed there's an emotional closeness between them that goes beyond mere colleagues. Yet that assumption has always been denied on the grounds of professionalism and privacy. Under military conscription, every activity of service members is strictly monitored. Leave is highly limited, granted only for emergencies, official leave, or special duties with direct approval. But an anonymous internal source reports that the meeting did not appear in the military's official activity roster, and that fact alone has prompted many, even within the military, to speak out. Some Korean entertainment analysts suggest the secretive action could have a dual meaning. Either a strategic collaboration still kept under wraps as part of BTS's comeback plan, or an indication of a deeper personal relationship long hidden. One thing's clear. In the tightly controlled, highly disciplined K-pop world, any deviation, no matter how small, has far-reaching consequences. But what truly shocked ARMY was not just their appearance at an unexpected location. It was also a series of digital signals that sprang up simultaneously. Jungkook's personal Spotify account, for example, repeatedly played songs about loss and longing during the same week the rumor surfaced. Meanwhile, Taehyung shared a cryptic message on weverse. Not everything silent is without meaning. ARMY, accustomed to decoding hidden messages from their idols, immediately linked this to the secret meeting rumors. The online world exploded. Discussion forums filled with theories. Some believe this is part of a secret BTS project for a spectacular post-military comeback. Others suspect a breach of military ethics, which could tarnish both if it truly happened without permission. HYBE itself has yet to issue an official statement. That silence is fueling unease and frustration among fans. In such a situation, transparency is urgently needed. Sadly, the agency's choice to remain quiet only creates openings for misinformation and wild speculation. Some view this clandestine meeting as humanizing two global superstars who live under immense public pressure. Maybe they're simply two friends wanting to spend time together amid the strict military routine. But in Korea's rigidly structured military system, such an action can have serious internal and public repercussions. ARMY reactions are split. Some are angry, feeling betrayed by idols who apparently broke protocol. Yet many defend them, arguing they deserve personal privacy. But this case is not merely about personal closeness. It's about order and fairness under the national system. Is this really just two friends wanting to share time? Or is there a major project secretly underway? Some speculate HYBE is preparing a grand reveal to explain it all soon. But until that moment arrives, every detail will be scrutinized and every silence interpreted. Investigative entertainment journalists in Korea are even tracing their digital footprints, from photo metadata and social media activity patterns to military site visitor logs. They hope to find the smallest lead to uncover the truth behind this secret move phenomenon. One thing is certain: the story isn't over. On the contrary, it could be just the beginning of a much larger series of events. If wrongdoing occurred, the fallout could be severe, both for their personal reputations and BTS's image. If not, the public must begin questioning the narrative they've accepted. Amid the frenzy of social media, which so swiftly shapes public perception, one skill is essential: distinguishing fact from interpretation. Are we as fans choosing to believe only what fits our hopes, or are we ready to accept reality, whatever form it takes? ARMY now faces a dilemma: demand clarity or allow space for their idol's privacy. Whichever path they choose, this case has proven that in modern entertainment, even silence can speak volumes, and the bigger question is no longer just what happened, but why did it happen, and who will control the narrative moving forward? In the midst of rampant speculation and rumors, one pivotal question emerges: do you truly believe Taehyung and Jungkook's secret move actually happened? Or is it a media fabrication to grab attention? Every grainy TikTok snapshot, mysterious weverse post, and quick clip on YouTube or Twitter could be an algorithm's bid for clicks and views. Yet how do we discern what's real from what's fake? Let's reflect together. When a sensational story breaks with high secrecy, without official confirmation from HYBE or the military, what is your first reaction? Amazement, suspicion, or outright skepticism? Isn't every sensational news item susceptible to exaggeration for sensationalism? If we believe too quickly, how likely are we to perpetuate misinformation that's hard to undo? Next question: if there truly was a secret meeting between these two stars, why has no official source admitted it? Is it because those involved are letting the wild narrative roam free, or because it never happened? In the digital age, shouldn't every trace, location data, permissions, even photo metadata, be easily recorded? Consider the motive behind this story. Who benefits from dividing the public between belief and disbelief? Do social media content creators profit from a spike in views? Is global entertainment media chasing ratings and engagement? And is ARMY itself, supposed to be a pillar of support, becoming a pawn in this narrative game? On the other hand, skepticism should be balanced with openness to possibilities. We cannot ignore that K-pop idols often use covert marketing tactics, cryptic teasers, surprise drops, and tightly protected collaborations. Could this be part of BTS's post-military comeback plan? Or is it just wild imagery fed by anonymous fan sites? It's time to ask ourselves, how far are we willing to stake our reputations and emotions for a viral story? Are we discerning consumers of information, vetting sources, checking credibility, and resisting the urge to share immediately? Or are we unwittingly reinforcing hoaxes? At the close of this piece, we invite you to pause, take a breath, and re-examine your motives when you encounter every provocative headline. Before you share, ask again: have I seen concrete evidence? Is there an official statement? How reliable is this source? By doing so, we become active readers, capable of resisting the pull of sensationalism. The information we present comes from various social platforms and digital outlets, but remember, its truth still needs further verification. After all, critical and reflective thinking is our best defense in an era flooded with information. Thank you for reading, and may these questions spark healthy, meaningful discussion.